Ukraine and the U.S. are working on a new potential deal after Ukraine rejected the U.S.'s initial offer on Ukrainian minerals. ABC's Perry Rossum is in Washington with the details.
Sources tell ABC News Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's team is working on a new agreement with the U.S. that would give the U.S. revenue from some of their natural resources. A Ukrainian official describing the deal as a work in progress. It comes after Ukraine rejected the U.S.'s first offer last week. According to Ukrainian officials, it would have given the U.S. 50% of revenue from Ukraine's resources forever, without any promise of future security.
Here's the bottom line. President Zelensky is going to sign that deal.
National Security Advisor Mike Waltz at the Conservative Political Action Conference today.
What better could you have for Ukraine than to be in an economic partnership with the United States, number one? What better could you have for Ukraine to stop the killing, number two? And you know what? We have an obligation to you all, the American taxpayer, to recoup the hundreds of billions of dollars that have been invested in this war.
Trump has intensified his rhetoric on Zelensky, falsely blaming Ukraine for starting the war with Russia and falsely calling Zelensky a dictator.
I've had very good talks with Putin, and I've had not such good talks with Ukraine. They don't have any cards, but they play it tough.
Zelensky then accusing Trump of living in a Russian disinformation space. Waltz yesterday saying a part of the Trump administration's frustration comes from Zelensky rejecting the U.S.'s initial offer on mineral resources. U.S. envoy to Ukraine Keith Kellogg is in Kyiv, meeting with Zelensky yesterday. Zelensky says that meeting restored hope. He says economic interests and security interests should always go hand in hand. A Ukrainian official says it was after that meeting between Kellogg and Zelensky when Ukraine started working on an updated agreement. Perry Rossum, ABC News, Washington.